Welcome everybody, you're watching this week's Friday Review, where me and Andy talk about what's been coming up in the coaching sessions with clients this week. So Andy, what's been happening in the coaching sessions?
Common theme this week, actually, talking about pressure, and specifically who's feeling the pressure in the business.
Okay.
And really what's coming back is that, a lot of the business owners that I work with, they're feeling the pressure to get the results in their business. And the question that I've been asking them is why? Because at the end of the day, these guys have got teams and they've employed the team for a specific purpose. Okay. Now, if the team isn't getting the results that the business needs, why aren't the team feeling the pressure rather than the business owner?
Interesting.
At the end of the day, these guys are potentially leaving on time, going home, having a nice night's sleep when the business owner's going home and worrying about what's going on in the business and the results it's getting. And so for me, it's very much back to accountability and how do you hold people accountable better for the results they should be getting. It's very easy to collude with our team.
Yeah.
We talked about collusion before, because of not wanting to go into the candid conversations, if you like, about what the expectations are, and actually, you're not meeting those expectations right now, then we avoid that, and as a result, we end up in lose-lose, really.
Yeah.
And most of the pressure comes back on you, the business owner. So for me, it's time for tougher conversations, and it's time for really holding people accountable, because if you don't do that, they're not going to step up.
So what sort of things do you hold people accountable to?
Well, activity brings outcome, doesn't it? So the first thing we've got to look at is, if we're starting to think about results, what activity is happening? We're not always going to get it right straight away, but what we want to see is enough activity happening to at least create some results so we can test and measure and then hone and nuance. So for me, that's the key thing, really. Then we've got to look at results. Of course, we've always got to have KPIs in mind. And these KPIs, key performance indicators, are the things that we should be aiming for. So we should always be getting closer to them. We don't have to hit them straight away, because these things aren't a stick. They're an indicator of, if we're going to hit these targets in the business, these are the kind of results we need to be generating. So we should always be thinking, how do we hit those results? So for me, that would be the first thing we've got to do, set those results very clearly and make the expectations very clear, and then start measuring the activity around them and finding out what that activity brings, because then we can change it, can't we?
How far are you going to take your business? The content you're learning in this video is only the tip of the iceberg. If you're ready to take your business to the next level and start implementing the right strategies that are right for you, then now is the time to book your complimentary coaching session. In the session, we explore what strategies will get you to where you want to be in the most effective way possible. Book your coaching session today. Call 01527 757 910 or visit goodtogreat.actioncoach.co.uk.
Welcome back, guys. Okay, so we're talking today about the pressure on the team, your management team. Why are you taking the pressure as a business owner? So what else is there, Andy? When you talk about pressure on the team, is this the only deciding factor when it comes to performance in people, or what else is there?
Well, the first thing is, isn't it? We need to make sure everybody's aligned. So, common goal is the key. If people don't know what they're being managed to and why they're being managed to it, then the chances are they're going to push back. So, we need the common goal agreed, so everybody understands what the purpose of these measures are.
Okay.
If we're going to hold people accountable to something, it's pretty helpful if they've actually bought into what they're being held accountable to.
That's right.
So, everybody's got to be pointing in the same direction. So I think, that's absolutely key, the setting up the alignment. It's much easier to lead and manage aligned people, isn't it? Because they want to be on the bus and they understand their contribution, and so they're taking ownership for it and then thinking about it, much more prepared to be held accountable for it in that respect.
That's right, yeah. And I mean, that all comes back down to, as well, the company's vision and mission. And that comes back down to you as the business owner. How clear are you on where you're going with the business?
Absolutely.
Because if you're not clear, how can you expect the team to be clear?
That's right. So that's one of the first things we do, get really clear on where the business is going, and then communicate it with the team so that they can understand their part in it. What does a great day at work look like? If you don't know what a great day at work looks like, how can you deliver it, and how can they deliver it for you? So that would be the key.
Look, guys, we offer a free complimentary coaching session as well, and we get a lot of questions come through the inboxes and emailing Andy directly saying, look, I've listened to what you've said and I do need some help with this. So, look, being in business is a lonely world if you choose to go down that path. So why not reach out to us and ask us the question if you have any questions, and we can certainly help you along and perhaps have a sit-down meeting to discuss further where your direction of your business is going and how you can engage the team to get there too.